Okay, so this is a trip that we took to Chicago and to Michigan. So in this video, we will be showing Chicago. So it starts here. So here, as you can see, we were actually getting taxied through the airport to dang, we got taxied. The things you see at the LA airport. So this is how we passed the time at the Denver airport in a long layover. They actually had to run it through again because they thought they had something. And this is Angie. She's just living her best life, I guess. The Denver airport is so big that there's actually a train that takes you in between terminals, and me and my sisters did on our layover. Here there was a Christmas themed area in one of the terminals, and of course I had to be the one to take all the photos with Santa. This is finally landing in Chicago, and the Chicago airport, to get to the rentals you actually have to take a train to the rental area, which we did, and it gave us a pretty good view of a little bit of Chicago. It was very, very cold that night, as you will see in the rest of the videos. Tengo.
I'm hungry.
Vos te haces obesity. Okay, so we are in Chicago, and we're gonna see Wrigley Field right now, and I brought Nat with me. So we're actually in the super amazing, super nice neighborhoods here in Chicago. Very cutesy, very demure, and you can actually see the outsides of the Wrigley Field. However, I actually want to go to like a little park that's just over here to see. And yeah, Chicago is nice, at least this part. Man, that's what I like right there. Everybody takes public transportation. It's walkable, it's not car dependent. Yeah. You cannot have this outside of Dodger Stadium. You know those Chicanos are gonna take all of this. This is Jenga right in front of Wrigley Field, and then there's Connect 4. There's those bean tossing things. Like, bro, you cannot have this in LA.
Oh yeah, the doors are blue.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Mira, hasta nieve está cayendo. Voy. We're probably being so annoying, but yeah. So I really wish Dodger Stadium was like this, because it's really just a giant parking lot surrounded by a stadium. That's the stadium. You can actually see like inside of the field from here. We're right next to like this entire neighborhood. The reason why this is just better, I've been to both Fenway Park in Boston, and now I'm here at Wrigley Field, and the vibe that you get on game day is just so much more different and so much more better, because the community, it's a community thing. So because like the community comes together, and like everything in like the community just revolves around the stadium and like the team, it's just much better, rather than Dodger Stadium or even Angel Stadium. It's just a giant parking lot. So super nice aesthetic houses all around. Literally, this is a stadium. Like, this is the walls, these are the seats up there, and it's really, really cool. Oh yeah, and there's a train station just over there. Uh, Also, the Chicago Bears were playing, and all the workers were watching this. It was kind of funny. Jeez Louise. Okay, once we worked ourselves to downtown Chicago, it was rough because there are streets literally under skyscrapers, and there were levels to the streets, which was so confusing to drive in. Eventually, we were able to make it out, and that's the Trump building over there. Okay, so right here, this is the Riverwalk, and this is what I mean by streets, under the skyscrapers. There's literally 3 streets under the entire skyscrapers, and that's the Trump Tower again. And this view was absolutely amazing, and it was so confusing because there's places that you can actually get out of downtown, there's places that you can't actually get to downtown, so you really have to walk through there. And of course I brought Natalie, and I took her along as well to see all of this. She couldn't come, unfortunately, and right now we are about to go walk through here. Okay, so we are right in the center of downtown,
And we're gonna eat beans.
I'm here with, oh wait, he's taking a photo. The incredible.
Es como aquí, pero like aquí no.
Oh, that building is incredible. And the reason why, because we're gonna see the bean. Oops, sorry, I'm sorry. El frijol, mira.
Wow. Checha.
Sí. Vos querías mirar esto desde 20 años, ¿verdad? Yes.
Ellos están en la future.
Se miran como que están en un food trip. ¿Sabes qué, Yasmin? Me acuerdo cuando vinimos con los conquistadores para el campestre internacional. Me acuerdo que solo mirabas de conquistadores. Just like, con sus camisas. Mira, just tan funny. Pon feliz.
Wow.
So there's a whole market here. This is cool. Whoa, they got... They had a bunch of things, which was a surprise, and it was right next to the park where the bean is, which was pretty cool, all things considered. Ay, no, para Coco. Out of all the things that I could have seen, I was not at all prepared for this. No way. They got Black Santa over there. Of course, my first reaction was to get in line so I can get a picture with Southside Santa. Okay, we're walking back because it's freezing. More Chicago. That's the Aeon Center. So Chicago also has a lot of history, including the fact that back in the start of the 1900s, it was actually the 5th largest city in the world, and that size has actually carried on to today. Now it's actually the 3rd largest city in the country after New York and LA, and it's actually the city with the 2nd most amount of skyscrapers in the US after New York. This is the perfect view of the famous Willis Tower, which was once the tallest skyscraper in the world. Sí, mira, esta es una bandera mexicana y esta es otra bandera mexicana. Es que es el pequeño México. Mira, Taquería Los Comales. No, yo me vine en un lugar malo y ahí está Frida Kahlo, mira. Pero que está bonito, solo es que no era lo que yo quería. Saba Vega Restaurante.
Mi mamá no puede dormir porque estás afuera. Eso es como mi mamá se siente.
Esa es mi mamá.
A la casa a las 3 de la mañana. Tómale foto y lo.
Envíale paquetes a México, salida cada semana. Oficina Dental Hispana, por supuesto. Aquí.
Oh my God, esto estamos locos en los callejones.
¿Sabes qué? Mira, un metro. ¿Saben quién vive aquí y compra? Un metro by T-Mobile.
Oh.
¿Saben aquí quién es el que compra? Pero el arte y la forma urbana es bien bonito, eso sí. ¿Yo qué? So I got mixed up because Little Mexico and Little Italy are literally right next to each other. Cruzando ese puente vamos a estar en pequeño Italia. Solo es que le di mal. Ya, finalmente llegamos a Little Italy. Okay, so what's the reason why I was so insistent to come to Little Italy? Well, one, I wanted an Italian drink, non-alcoholic of course, and two, I really wanted to try Italian pizza. So I've had really good Italian pizza in Boston, so I wanted to see how Chicago would compare. So to your left, the big skyscraper is called the Willis Tower, which was the tallest skyscraper in the world from 1972 to 1998. So up until that point, Little Italy did look pretty promising, and I was driving to get some lemonade, and then I was going to look for a pizza shop in the area. Papa John's!
Yo no estoy viendo que todas las bases tienen la Italia flag.
Papa John's. Ahora estamos bien. China Night.
¿Qué pasa?
No, aún estamos en el Little Italy, ¿sabes? Aún estamos. Mientras que miras esas banderas, estamos. Subway. How's number one Italian beef?
Ahí Mario.
Mario's Italian Lemonade. Me voy a parquear aquí.
Pero está cerrado.
Ay.
¿O no? Sí, está cerrado.
Closed for the season. Vos sabés que va a ser un restaurante bueno cuando hay fotos así. Yasmin, vení por favor. Yeah. Aquí.
Hold on. Wait, pause.
Vos sabés que esto va a ser bueno porque mira, estos 4 italianos vinieron desde Milán para arreglar esto. Y mira, la pizza gorda, no es como la de Boston en Nueva York. ¿Cómo dicen los italianos? Pizza, pasta, mamma mia. Con mozzarella. After the day in the main city, we went on our way to the Chicago suburbs to look for a package that arrived from a friend in Honduras, and we were going to take that package, which was a bunch of food, to our destination in Michigan where my aunt lived. That will be in part 2 of this vlog.